Well, how you doing? It's May 29th, the last day of May today. It's a Tuesday. And it's about 11:30. I'm starting this channel because it's a documentation of my dialysis journey. A couple of weeks ago, I had really bad cramps in my quads, and as I was getting out of the car after work, I collapsed in the sense that I couldn't walk. The pain was excruciating. My wife found me in the garage, and if I recall now, recounting back, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was having, the pain was so bad, I thought it was like a heart attack or something. I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand, and they were like electric shocks. The worst cramps I've ever had, and the worst pain I've ever had. And it was Thursday, the week before Palm Sunday, and my wife and our youth group were going to Sydney on the Friday for a conference. So I didn't want to cause any waves. I said, after the pain had subsided, I said to Joe, said to my wife, it's okay, I'll have a shower and I'll be right. But she persisted. I went upstairs, had a shower, and my wife said no, she didn't feel comfortable with leaving me over the weekend. So we went to the hospital on Thursday. And when we went to the hospital on Thursday, they did blood tests, and that's where they found that my creatinine level was over 1,000. Now, I didn't know what this meant then. I do now. The normal person's creatinine level should be 100, and mine was 1,000, over 1,000, 1,004, which is indicative of stage 5 kidney failure. And so the doctor that was in the ED put me in an ambulance that night and took me straight up to Canberra. And then, so I got up there about 11:30, got to Canberra about 11:30, CT scan about 1:30 in the morning, and then saw the renal specialist in the morning. That was Friday morning, and they basically said it's not good, and dialysis with transplant. This is quite shocking because I had been diagnosed the last 4 or 5 years with type 2 diabetes, had real problems with my eyes, but since then got that all sorted out, my sugar levels all sorted out, but my kidneys have, there was hypertension, and my blood pressure was 150 over 80, and somehow my kidneys have been really badly affected. And so that was Friday. Then they gave me the medication, blood pressure medication and different meds, and then I was released on Saturday. Then I had to see a GP, so I got a new GP the following week, which was Thursday. I had another blood test on that Thursday before Good Friday. Then went back up to Canberra for the follow-up specialist report consultation. And with that blood test, there's no change. My creatinine level's still 1,000. I'd seen the renal community nurse down here in Maruya, Robin, legend, and she's told me the different types of dialysis And then I went with my wife yesterday to see, because another appointment with the renal nurse, and I went to see her yesterday, and more questions, and took another blood test yesterday, and I got a phone call today, about 2 hours ago, from Robin saying that my renal specialist, who has just come back from holidays, has ordered that I come up to Canberra because my creatinine level is still at 1,000, and looks like they're going to put a line in here and start dialysis straight away to try to get my creatinine levels down. I don't necessarily feel any different, but I am, in the last couple of hours, a bit concerned, a bit what's going to happen. And so that's where I'm at. I've read an article about somebody who's been able to come off dialysis, and the kidneys have returned back to function. So I'm believing and praying for this treatment to help and to heal. But I thought it would be good to begin documenting. So this is the first video of my dialysis journey. Interesting, the doctors aren't necessarily asking at this point why or how did the kidneys get this bad. I think we're in the stage of, like, the why doesn't really, it's not the priority. It's getting my creatinine levels down, and so we shall find out. And there's so much information. I really appreciate that the team are drip feeding me information. There's so much information about the different types of dialysis, kidney transplant, what's available. It seems like to me that the system is geared towards lifestyle, so whatever fits in with work and with lifestyle, and trying to keep that as normal as possible. But it will be it'll affect the daily routine. Will be a totally different rhythm for daily appointments, and also holidays and travel. So yeah, it's a bit unknown, a bit up in the air. So stay posted, and I will probably, as part of my sort of therapeutic working through and processing this journey, look at posting things up on this channel, and hopefully seeing where we go. So thanks for watching, and until next we meet.